Hey kids, remember D-Day?
No!
Did the Nazis win? No, they didn't. Why? This guy. Joan Pujol was born in Barcelona and raised in your average liberal dictatorship-hating family. When the Spanish Civil War broke out, everyone started scrambling towards either the commies or the fascists. Not this guy. This guy started a chicken farm. However, nobody would leave him alone. Both armies harassed him and pressed him into military service against his will. Pujol managed to play the sides against each other, but had to go AWOL when the situation got real heavy. You know, with the mass killings and murders and all that. World War II started soon enough, so Pujol decided to take his talents elsewhere. He didn't really like the Soviets since they reminded him of the Spanish communists. He also didn't like the Germans since they were Nazis. So instead he went to Madrid and approached the British. Hey, could I spy for you guys maybe? I think please leave me alone. Fortunately, this didn't stop Pujol. He started presenting himself as an ultra-fascist government official as well as a huge Nazi sympathizer who often went to London on business. Pujol then approached the Germans and said, "Hey Germans, I'm going to London." They said, "Oh, cool, here's £3,000 and some invisible ink." But Pujol thought might as well just go to Lisbon. Naturally, the Germans weren't aware that they were fed information from a tourist guide and a train timetable.
A Swiss banker disgusted by Liverpool orgies. A Venezuelan dock worker. And a wine-drinking Scotsman.
Wait, what? Anyway, what did all these guys have in common? Number 1, they were on the Nazi payroll, and number 2, none of them actually existed. What can I tell you? The man had a vivid imagination. However, some of Pujol's messages were intercepted and the British launched a full-scale spy hunt. I'm guessing they were pretty surprised when the guy walked into their office all chains dangling and OG. See, not a lot of people actually circle down double agent as their preferred career choice. They're usually just spies who get discovered and don't want to die, you know? Moving on, the Nazis were delighted by Pujol and his network made up of informants now numbering 26 people. 27 if you count the widow who received a monthly pension from the Germans after her informant husband died. Whether it was information that was tactically useless or just deliberately arrived too late, the Germans just didn't seem to notice. Valuable Nazi resources were spent chasing down convoys and divisions that simply weren't there. The Germans even sent an encryption system to Pujol, which he then gave to Benedict Cumberbatch in order to help him make some sort of coding machine? I don't know, man, I didn't understand that part of the movie. Now, everyone knew that the D-Day invasion was bound to happen. They just didn't know where the Allies would land. Needless to say, the German high command was eager to find out, and who better for the job than their prized spy? Pujol told the Nazis that a diversion group was to invade Normandy, but that a much larger force was to land at the Strait of Dover. Now, to support Pujol's claim that there was 500,000 more soldiers waiting to attack, the British put up loads of trucks, inflatable tanks, and fake radio traffic. In an epic climax, 4 days before D-Day, Hitler cancelled a large-scale transfer of German soldiers to the Normandy coast. Now, perhaps if Rommel had been at Normandy along with tens of thousands of German machine guns, maybe that would have been too much for the Allies to handle. We'll never know. Pujol was subsequently arrested by the British so that the Nazis wouldn't suspect anything. And after the war, nothing too special, went to Angola, faked his own death, moved to Venezuela, and then died 40 years later as perhaps the most interesting bookstore owner of his time. Be sure to like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next week!